Peace, peace, y'all. What is poppin'? It is your girl Tay Faye coming at you again with another magical video. Hope that everybody's feeling well, feeling swell, and doing what you gotta be doing for your healing journey. Yeah, I don't want to be a healer no more. I don't want to be a healer no more. Want to know why? Because I am just so tired. I just want to live my life. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. I plan on just living my life. I want to live it beautifully. And I was watching a video the other day, and it was a reading for Geminis, and Moody Terror is her name. She does amazing. Shout out to her. She does amazing readings for Geminis. I love her, and a couple of other people who do readings. Baba Jolie, she does amazing. Just shouting out some of my favorite YouTubers. I love them, especially if you're somebody who's into like tarot readings and things like that. I look at that like it's a fucking soap opera. That's how much I look at tarot readings, but it's not necessarily because I'm like, I have to know what's going to happen to me. It's more so like just therapy for me in a way. You know, I just like listening to certain things, and it kind of recenters my mind to be back focused on whatever I have going on for myself and whatever I'm trying to create for myself. Because a lot of the times, you know, we could get distracted by things, we could get off track, and sometimes I even go through the energy of where I'm like, I don't want to do this human thing anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. This place is not for me. Sometimes I go through that, and I have to recenter myself. I have to reharmonize myself and ground myself, because sometimes it just feels like that, especially if you know you're a being of just pure essence and pure creativity and pure energy. But we can express ourselves in a beautiful way here in this realm, so we don't feel like we, you know, that we're not wanted or we're not needed or that we don't belong here in a way. You know, that's what creativity helps us with. It's being able to release a lot of those emotions, being able to just harmonize ourselves and feel connected to everything and everyone. Right? So that's why I have to like, because sometimes I will get down and I'll just be like, I will lose motivation. I'll be like, I don't want to do this today. I don't want to do nothing. I just don't want to do anything. I just want to relax. I just want to observe. And then you have to refocus, right? Reharmonize and rebalance yourself with, like I said, connection, feeling connected to all things, and knowing that, you know, experiencing this life, experiencing this realm is going to help you elevate, and it's going to help you evolve. So everything that you learn, everything that you experience, everything that you know, are actually able to be and become is something beautiful. And we have to just imagine that we're painting a beautiful portrait of reality and how we're creating that reality. So sometimes I just have to be like, it's okay. You know, it's all right. Don't feel away. And it's okay to feel away. Like, it's not bad to feel. It's beautiful to feel, and it's beautiful to have this human experience. It really is. You know, you'll see people sometimes in the occult world, not all the time, but sometimes you'll see people in the occult world that's like, fuck Earth and fuck humans, and you're like, okay, but you're a human and you're on Earth right now. like unless you kill yourself or you do something that, you know, is just, unless you can jump out of your body or shape shift right now, shut the fuck up, because we're having this experience and we should just enjoy it and have fun with it. And you can have so much fun if you just continuously create whatever reality you want to create. And a lot of people, they would rather suffer and complain and do all these other things, which, you know, it's cool to complain. You can complain about life, but just knowing that you have the ability to fix your problems, you have the ability to let go and change your perspective about your problems, about your suffering, about the things that you're going through. You have that ability. Yeah, let me answer the phone. But I say all that to say that, don't let the distractions that are going on in this world deter you from your journey, deter you from wanting to just carry out this experience and live it to the fullest. Because a lot of the times when people think about healing, they think about, it being something that they really don't want to do because it's not fun. It's not, it's going to take a lot of hard work. And which it does. It takes for you to give energy to it, right? But you have to ask yourself, what do you really want to put your energy into while you are having this human experience? Because anything that you put your energy to in is going to have some type of effect on the way you evolve and how you are experiencing this world, how you are experiencing being here. And when you are able to experience it the way you want to create it, the way you want to experience it, then you are able to alleviate a lot of the suffering that we continuously have to experience here in this human life. So, I will go through moments of where I'm like, I just kind of feel like this depression trying to creep in, or trying to be like, hey, your life isn't the greatest right now, is it? And I'm like, my life is, I have to literally look at it and be like, my life is fucking amazing. What reality are you living in? I literally would have to tell that part of myself that. I'll be like, my life is awesome. I'm awesome. Everything around me is awesome. Yeah, things may not go the best at certain moments, but I'm even able to smile through those moments because I know there are always better moments to come and better moments to experience. And just that in itself is, when you practice that and you continuously practice that, you're able to shift your perspective in the things that you experience that it may bring you down, or that you may remember that may make you a little depressed or a little sad or even a little upset. So once you are able to change and rewire that pattern of you feeling down or you feeling depressed, you are easily, when you start to feel those feelings, you're easily able to release them and recenter yourself and feel good. And we all like feeling good. I'm sure we do, because I know I do. I love feeling good, and I love making myself feel good. You are your biggest enemy. You are your biggest challenge. You are your biggest motivator. You are your biggest everything. Whatever you create, or whatever you influence, or whatever you focus more on, that's what you will be for yourself. If you continuously are the one calling yourself broke, calling yourself ugly, calling yourself this, and you're agreeing to those thoughts, then that is what you are creating, the mindset, the perspective, the understanding that you are having for yourself in this experience. But once you start to rewire or reprogram those continuous thoughts of, I'm broke, I don't got no money, I'm ugly because I'm fat, or I'm, whatever the case. Side note, when I was like heavy set, or when I would show pictures of people, when I would show pictures of me being heavy set, people would be like, but you weren't ugly though. And I'd be like, being full size does not equate to being unattractive. It just doesn't, because there are plenty of full size people who are gorgeous and even will make me be like, dang, I need to gain a little bit of weight. I'd be like, they look good, I need to gain some weight, which I'm doing, by the way. I'm getting a little thicker. But all that to say, back to what I was saying, all that to say is that you are your biggest motivator, and whatever way you are looking at yourself is what you will be for yourself. So if you are encouraging the side of you that is supporting, that voice in the back of your head that is supportive, that is confident, that is loving, that is caring, and that will uplift all parts of your physical experience, then you are helping and benefit your benefiting your evolution. But if you're somebody who is self-destructive and you're constantly agreeing to the fact that you feel ugly, agreeing to the fact that you feel you know, like you are just whatever type of person, something that's on a lower vibrational standpoint, then you are encouraging that mindset. You are encouraging that part of yourself to literally keep continuously put you down, continuously tell you that you aren't worthy, continuously tell you that you can't complete something, or you don't have the confidence to do it. We have to realize what parts of ourselves that we need to make sure that we are lifting up, and what parts of ourselves we make sure that we are releasing and we're letting go of, because those parts don't serve us. And another thing, with great power comes great responsibility. And that's some real shit, because it's the way the world is shifting right now, and the way we can truly see it shifting into where a lot more people are practicing spiritual evolution. A lot more people are practicing being more self-aware with who they are. A lot more people are starting to do more spiritual practices, such as meditation, sound healing, yoga, a lot of different spiritual modalities. So you can see how this realm is truly shifting into a whole different type of transformation. A lot of the times I will see certain things, and this is just my mindset and how I've been programmed when it comes to my spiritual journey. And I mean that in the sense of the people who I've listened to, who have encouraged a lot of my spiritual knowledge, who have encouraged me to continue to grow, to continue to elevate, such as Brother Panic. I've mentioned him before in one of my videos, but he talks about how a lot of people aren't truly doing the spiritual work. And the spiritual work has a lot to do with just growth and maturity and healing when it comes to your emotions. That's where a lot of our spiritual work has to do and has to come from, and why we are doing a lot of the things we are doing in the first place, because our emotions have a heavy effect on, and our thoughts have a heavy effect on our DNA, and our DNA has a heavy effect on the information that we provide for this human experience, right? And how we are evolving genetically. So for me, the DNA is just a soul manifestation as to what our soul, the information that our soul is experiencing. So by having that understanding and by seeing things in that light, a lot of the times I will see certain spiritual things on, social media or whatever the case, and I'll just think in the back of my mind, which I'm reprogramming myself to not think this way, because I think it's beautiful. I think we're always doing the work. I think we're always working on ourselves, regardless if we're conscious of it or regardless if we're not conscious of it. It doesn't make you better just because you're conscious of it and the next person isn't. Right? It's just we all have a level of awareness. Some people are more aware than other people. It just is what it is. And some people work and have exercised their intuition to where they can have those psychic abilities, to where they have worked on their energy and they can move shit with their hands. Y'all know, y'all see it. The world is changing, and we're going to start to see a lot more what we would have considered paranormal. We would have considered paranormal, but now it's going to be the average. And it won't even be the average. It will be something that, it will just be another version of expression, because that's what we're all doing. We're literally all expressing God in a different way, to however we view God as, and whatever we see God as. We are just another expression of he, she, he, it, all, being, essence, soul. We are literally acting that out as we speak. This body is just a physical, symbolic representation as to what we are experiencing and how we are evolving. And the reason why we are even in these bodies in the first place is so that we can evolve, and that we can grow, and that we can learn, and that we can know what it takes, right, to let go and to release. And to know, be confident in your knowing, be confident in who you are, be confident in where you're going and how you're doing it. You're always doing it. But the biggest thing for us now, right now, in the present time, in the now, is that we are focusing on the now. We are focusing on living every moment, being in every moment, being a part of every moment, and being able to express it in however way we see fit in that moment. Regardless, if you want to yell, scream, shout. And I'm telling myself that you don't have to feel bad for yelling, for screaming, for raising your voice, for saying how you feel about certain things. Sometimes I will beat myself up if I express myself in a certain way. And I'll be like, no, hell no. I can say whatever I want. I can say how I feel. Maybe my feeling may change 5 years down the line. Maybe my opinion may change. Maybe I will see it in a different way. Maybe I will have an experience with someone who will open my eyes up to a way that I may look at something and I can view it differently now. You don't know. So I don't always be like, no, this is what it is. This is what I agree to. The only thing I know that will not change within me is my evolution. And what I mean by that is it won't change as in I will continuously do it. It's something that I won't stop doing. It's something that we all won't stop doing, because this is about momentum. This is about life. This is about creating life. And I don't mean just fucking. I don't mean just creating as in like having sex. I mean creating as in having sex with yourself. Not just masturbation, that too, but not just masturbation, but masturbating with life. Fucking life. Creating with life, birthing life, in a sense of birthing something new, creating something new, creating something, some type of essence in this world that people will want to be around, people will want to enjoy, whether it be you or whether it be what you are doing. And what I've realized is that it's about what I am doing, or excuse me, not about what am I doing, but how I am creating myself, what I am doing for myself. Do you not understand? I say it all the time. I am walking peace. That's what I create for myself. I look at every moment and every opportunity as a way to create some type of peace, to create some type of space. And whether that peace be chaotic in that moment, regardless, to me, I view it as something peaceful, right? I know how to create peace in a chaotic moment. I know how to slow down time. We all do. We all have that power. We all have the power of breaking illusions. One way you can do it is somebody tell you a lie. You say, that ain't right. That ain't true. If somebody tell you something that you feel like they feel like that you're supposed to agree to, you like, no, I don't agree with that. The other day, me and my friend, quick discussion, we were talking about BBLs. We were talking about BBLs the other day. And, I was just telling him how I don't agree with it. Not in the sense of where I'm trying to convince him that he doesn't have to agree with BBLs too. I just said I don't agree with it because I just feel like we're supposed to love who we are. And if we want to change parts of who we are, let's do that in a way to where we don't have to self-destroy ourselves. That is, I'm sorry, but it's just self-destruction to me, because you are affecting yourself on an energetic level. Instead of working out, eating healthy, doing things like that, which are possible. You see women who were skinny, European women who naturally don't have the ass, don't have the breasts that maybe us more melanated women, we naturally have, right? But you now see them getting thick because what they do is work out to get that look. And I'm just saying there are ways that you can do it that will help you with self-discipline. It will help you with self-love. It will help you see that you don't have to take the easy way out of just, and I'm not saying that that's taking the easy way out isn't something that we can't all learn to do. There are easier ways to do things. That taking the easy way is just the more smartest way to take it. That's what I mean by that. But anyway, I know that probably sounds contradictory as hell, but I say all that to say I just do not agree with people freaking cutting open, risking their lives to look a certain way you're beautiful, okay? Don't let anyone tell you different. You are beautiful. And if there's something you want to change about yourself, feel free. If you got the money to do plastic surgery, hey, it's your life. Do what you want to do. But I'm just here to tell you, no, in my opinion, is just another opinion. And we all can have it. We all do anyway. It's free will. I'm just here to tell you that, you are a beautiful person inside out. There's this book called Psycho-Cybernetics. I think I talked about it in one of my previous videos, but in the book, the author is actually a previous surgical doctor. So he was working on people who were getting plastic surgery and things like that. And what created or influenced him to create the book was because he kept doing people plastic surgery, and they would keep coming back to him to get more plastic surgery done. And they would always be like, I'm just so ugly. I just hate the way I look. And a lot of people who have body, I think it's called body dysmorphia, if I'm not mistaken, but who struggle with that, because that's what it is, who have body dysmorphia and continuously just get plastic surgery and do all these different things, go on these fad diets, or just do all these things because they don't feel attractive. That's some internal work that you have to do for yourself. If you feel unattractive on the outside and you seeking validation for somebody to make you feel good externally and to make you feel beautiful, then you need to do some internal work. You need to let go and you need to release, because no one can do on the outside of you is going to make you feel good about who you are on the inside. It's not the fact that, and he says this in a book, it's not the fact that your outsides are unattractive, it's the fact that your insides are unattractive, and you don't view yourself as somebody who is confident and who is confident in who they are. And that has a lot to do with your root chakra, and it has a lot to do with really all your chakras and your heart chakra, because you cannot, just accept, right? You just accept that I am who I am. And if I want to change who I am and the way people view me, I have to change the way I view myself. If I do not change the way I view myself, and I look at myself in the mirror and I think I'm ugly and I have no self-worth, then other people will see me and view me the same. They will treat me as such. People can read, we all read energy. We all feel energy, even if we're not consciously aware of the energies that we're feeling, in the sense that we can sensibly say, that feels, or I feel. It's just that people don't pay attention to how they feel, or they ignore their feelings, or they stuff their feelings down, stuff them deep down, and block them, which create blockages within the body, right? Which will keep, when you have a blockage in the body, you have trapped emotions within the body, meaning that thought pattern, that way you think about yourself, will be a continuous cycle for you, and you will keep continuously experience the same things over and over and over and over and over and over. It's literally, your life is going to be on repeat, because you cannot change the way you view things, meaning what you focus on, whatever you are focused on, whatever your concentration on, is what you will keep experiencing. Which is why I always say concentration is so important in this time. I know how important concentration is. I have a very hard time concentrating no matter how much I meditate or whatever the case, and I have to literally actively be conscious of it, because I know when it comes to learning and it comes to just trying to digest information, that it's important. It's important to listen. It's important to be present. And your concentration has to have a lot to do with you being present and you being in the moment and you being centered, so that you can be aware of what's going on around you and the way you feel and how you feel. Because those things are important. And those things affect you, and they affect your reality. They affect what's going on around you, how you look at what's going on around you. So yes, no, I do not agree with fucking mutilating your body just to look a certain way. I don't agree with that. I don't. And that's just my perspective. Hell, you never know. 10 years from now, I could be like, child, I'm going to get a BBL. You never know. But that's just me saying, maybe it's how I view it right now, but that perspective can easily change. And we have to realize that our beliefs and things that we believe, right, are just that. They're just beliefs, meaning they believe. They will leave, meaning that they can change. Meaning the way you view something is not just the way you're going to always view it, unless you just stay stuck in that mindset, which means you're not open, which means your heart isn't open, which means you could have a lot of heart problems in the fucking future because you never truly accepted or tried to open yourself up to other experiences or other possibilities of this realm, of this world. Some people are content in that. Some people don't want to experience anything else. I'm not saying that everybody should want to, experience other things, that I can't just push or project the way I feel about life and the way I know to create life and the way I know to create reality. I don't just push those things into people, but the people who do want to get out of their suffering, who do want to look at this world in a different way, who do want to become something beyond just the same person they daddy was, the same person that granddaddy was, the same person that grandma was, the same person that mama was. Do you not realize that's what we're doing? We are continuously creating the same cycles. The same cycles, especially when a lot of these people, that's why they push fucking so much into the mainstream and having sex with each other and being sexually appealing to people, because that's what we feel is so important. And that's why we feel the way people look at us is so important. And the way we look to the world is so important, because we have to look how some of these celebrities be looking and how they view the world. It's like we haven't created our own opinions and our own mindsets and the way we feel. But that's what they do. They will push this sexual stigma or standard into the world to where you're like, I'm gonna meet him and we're gonna be together and we're gonna have kids and not even knowing who you are and if that's something that you truly want. But because society has pushed it in our mindsets, let's just be realistic. Don't say this is conspiracy, because this is how the world works, right? This is how we continuously go through the same things and we create the same suffering over and over and over again, because we don't know how to get out of the mindsets that our mom and our dad and our brothers and sisters was in. I had to take my jacket off. It was getting a little hot. But yeah, y'all, the biggest point of this video is that you really have to just continuously put love inside of yourself. Continuously feed yourself with those affirmations. Continuously feed yourself with that self-motivation. Continuously feed yourself with compliments. Continuously feed yourself the good foods that are going to make you feel good, look good, smell good. Continuously do things that you enjoy because you can, and don't limit yourself because you feel bad about doing it, or you feel guilty about doing it, or you feel like you don't deserve those things, because you deserve anything and everything that you desire in this realm, especially if you are somebody who is putting a lot of love in yourself to be able to put a lot of love out into the world, because that's how contagious love is. When you are continuously putting love in yourself, it's going to help you spread love in the world. And when you are somebody who is really focused on self-healing and just overall just joy and, having fun and doing everything to make sure you put joy and fun and just love into somebody else's life, then you will receive that back. That's how this works. The energy you put in is the energy that you continuously get back. Some people live a life where they feel like they're continuously doing nice things for other people and not getting rewarded for it. But you have to understand that if you still have this feeling of lack of self-worth and you're doing things on the outside of yourself that is for validation and it's not genuine and it's not coming from the heart, you can't fake the funk, okay? This universe it knows. It knows when you are genuinely doing it, or you doing it because you think it's going to make you look good, or it's boosting your ego in some way. Do things that are going to feed the soul, not feed the ego. right? When people are just doing all these nice things and helping out people who are helpless and all this other stuff because they pity people, that is feeding your ego because you feel like it's the right thing to do. And instead of and making yourself feel good, but instead of actually doing it because you want to and you truly enjoy these things and you truly want to spread love. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who do those things who do want to spread love, who do want to spread joy, and they do, get that energy received back to them or replicated back to them in some form or some way. But what I'm saying is that you'll see a lot of people doing the Christian thing or the right thing, and it's like, it's yes, it's helping people, but at the same time too, they're doing it because they want to be viewed in a certain light, you know. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, this is where the difference is, and the difference lie between being genuine and just pitying people, right? Because it's not about feeling bad for people. It's about knowing that you truly have love inside your heart and that you want everybody else to feel that love, right? So that's just my perspective on that. But that's all I really wanted to come on here to say, guys, is that we really need to make sure that we're staying focused on our journeys. There's a lot going on in this realm right now where it's going to be a lot of just expression, people expressing themselves in their own unique, different way, and it's going to be beautiful, and I'm ready for it. But that's the biggest thing I really wanted to say to y'all today is continue to thrive, continue to become, continue to create, continue to express, because these are the things that are going to help you transform, especially as we transition and shift into this new energy, into this new world that we are creating, and we have the opportunity to create it and experience it in the way that we see fit for ourselves. And not have somebody else is telling you this is supposed to be this way, that's supposed to be that way, and that's wrong and that's right. No, what's right for you is right for you. And if somebody deem it as it not being right for you, then they need to recenter themselves and mind their business, because it's not about people gonna have a perspective and opinion on something that you are doing. And they can have that perspective. They are entitled to their perspective. They are entitled to their opinion. But how it affects you is what you're entitled to, and what you have to protect is the way you see things fit for you and your happiness and your joy. A lot of people have an opinion on me traveling. People are like, I am scared to do that. I even posted something that says, when I was talking about leave the economy on one of my shorts, I posted that, and I got a lot of comments back. There's people are like, how you expect for us to leave the economy? We can barely survive in this one. And I'm just like, that's because you have the mindset that you do. You are carrying the mindset that you're struggling, that you're suffering, and you continuously carry that mindset, and you continuously live that type of lifestyle. That don't have anything to do with me. That's everything dealing with you. I'm just letting you know that you have an option to experience other things outside of your reality of what you experience every day. Every single day. Wake up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, repeat. Every day, same thing. If you got kids, wake up, get your kids up, feed them, make sure they go to school, go to work, come home, do it all over again each and every day. You live in the same type of lifestyle without doing anything differently. And what we always say, and what I've been hearing a lot of people mention, is that insanity is, say it with me, doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. That is insanity. If you want to live a different lifestyle, you have to change up what you do, and that can start on a small scale. Right? If you wake up in the morning and put your shoes on, left foot first, right foot second, change it up. Become more aware. Maybe now pay attention to how you putting on your shoes. This is how you practice becoming more present into your environment, becoming more present and concentrating on how you feel, what you do, being more self-aware. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I told myself the other day, because I noticed that I'll get into the cycle of wanting to experience new things. So the only way I can do that is for me to put new experiences in my path, or and I can do that on a small scale. I will start with experiencing a new food, a new brand. Maybe I get to eat the same things over and over again. I experience in cooking new foods. I experience in going to new places. I love nature, so I make sure I don't go to the same greenways or the same hiking trails. I go to different places because I want to see new scenery, new things. Because once you program yourself that it's okay for you to step outside your comfort zone, you don't have to continuously do the same things over and over again. You're able to experience new things, which open up new opportunities, which open up you meeting new people. And you can't blame your lifestyle on your kids, on your job, or on your spouse, or whatever the case. You can't say, oh no, I can't because I got this going on and I can't, I can't. The more you wire yourself and tell yourself that you can't, you take away the possibilities that you can. As soon as you like, I can't do that because of X, Y, Z, and the third, then you have created a blockage of you being able to, you literally have just built a barrier, and that barrier is your job, your kids, your time, your this, your that. And that, what do we call those? We call those excuses, right? We call those excuses. I can't because X, Y, Z, and the third. You can do anything that you want to do. And I will leave y'all with that. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my channel. Thank y'all for being with me here on my channel, experiencing my energy. Like I said, I am slowly transitioning. Soon, within the next, y'all will see in the next couple of months, me introducing new things on my channel. I will be probably interviewing a lot more people coming soon, getting in a space to do that. And even more so, this is an example of creating excuses, because I literally just created an excuse in my head where I was like, I can't interview people yet. I don't have the space for it. And I was like, bitch, go find a space. go find the space. The space is everywhere. You got space literally everywhere, all out here. I'm at my job right now, and I make sure that because I don't feel comfortable doing my videos at my house, that I do them here at my job, or I do them out in nature somewhere, or I do them. So I try not to create those same excuses, because I know that will keep me or deter me from doing the things that I truly want to do. So that's just an example right there, y'all. It's quick. The mind is quick. Sometimes you really just gotta go against yourself in a way to where you know that you don't have to think the same things over and over, or you don't have to think a way that's going to keep you or hinder you from experiencing and doing and being consistent with the things that you want to be consistent with. So remember that. Remember that. I'm reminding myself of it. I love y'all. Peace. Oh, and as I was rewatching this video, I realized I forgot to tell y'all the story at the beginning of when I said I was watching a video earlier this week. So in the video, and I think it's important that I mention this as to why I said I don't want to be a healer, or known as a healer, or recognized as a healer, because that's what is really trendy nowadays, is everybody's a damn healer. We all are healers. We all are healers. It's just a simple fact in knowing that you have the ability to heal yourself. It's not about healing everybody. And that's what I want my journey to be about, and what it has really become about. It's not about me healing the world. It's about me healing myself, so that anybody I encounter can see that, can feel the love that I have within inside myself. And it's going to create something within inside themselves, so where they'll question like their ability to love, their energy, or they're going to recognize it, they're going to feel it, and they're going to want that feeling for themselves. So that's what's important to remember, is that when you're a healer, you have the ability to heal you first. And when you heal you, you are able to heal others. That is the biggest part of understanding about being a healer. It's not about you saving the world, or you're going to do this and that for everybody, because sometimes we get into these spaces where we think that because we are healers that we have to walk around healing every damn body. And that's just not the case. It's just not the case. That's not our responsibility. It's your own responsibility. It's our own individual responsibility to make sure that we are doing what we got to do for ourselves to heal and to evolve and to let go. Right? So it's not your responsibility to do that. It's your responsibility to make sure that you are working on you. You are focusing on your journey, and you are focused on what you were doing for you. And stop, because we carry this people pleasing mentality into our spirituality, and then we still continue to feel like we gotta people please through our healing abilities, and that's just not right. That's not what this is about. It's not about people pleasing. It's not about being in a certain light. It's not about looking a certain way. It's not about being being famous for your healing abilities. It's not about that. It's not. And the people who are famous for it, congratulations. I commend them. Those are the people who, help inspire me, because they are doing things on a larger scale and helping people heal. I see Miss Queen Afua. She is really helping even celebrities heal. She is really helping them be more self-aware. So I really commend that. I think that's beautiful. And I hope that we continuously boost these people up that really should be recognized for the work that they're doing. Truly, these are the people that need to be famous, because these are the people who are going to help us heal on a larger scale, who are here to help us internally. And this is going to create a more balanced world. Ashe.